Okay, so once you go into Synergy and you click on the flower, you come to the admin screen, which is available for SAT chairs, intervention specialists, counselors, administrators, obviously. You click on the request for support and behavior points, and it takes a while before it opens up. Now, what you're going to need right here is to create the charts with a report. You click on the plus sign. Now, on that plus sign, you will choose what you want: behavior points positive, behavior points needs work. Okay, and that brings us up on the screen. Ignore my right click. Now I prefer the line graph like this. You can change the reports to whichever you want right here. And the first thing you're going to see are the graphs. And that's what was confusing about this at first. Then I have needs work down here, and then I have a positive, and I have a line graph of the positive. Well, on any one of these, all you have to do is click details, and it brings up a list of all of the students with behavior points. Now I'm going to have to do two separate reports. One is the needs work report, and the other one is the positives. So we can look at both positives and needs work. And then over here, I click and I put in student's name. So we have so far all of Lasner's. And then right next to where he put his name, you click on export all data. Now I'm going to bring that over here and I'm going to put it in my OneDrive because they're wanting us to stop using our um, other drive on our computers. I need a folder for this one. It's going to be GL FBA BIP 8th grade. And this is going to be needs. Come on, cooperate. And I put a date behind that. Okay. Now that I'm finished with the needs work, I'm going to go down here to the positive. And I can do it from the line graph or from the pie chart. It doesn't matter because I'm just getting the Excel spreadsheet. These graphics are pretty, but they're not always the easiest to read, so that's why we create the reports. And they're all Excel spreadsheets. The spreadsheets can be edited and they can be saved as Google Sheets, but I'm keeping mine in Excel. Again, type in student's name and exporting. Okay, now that I've got those reports, all I need to do next is go ahead and open them and take a look at them. I like to sort these reports by category and date. And this is the date we use. There are some other dates over here. Some of these columns can be deleted. Gender, ethnicity, ID number, ELSE 504, grade level. But I keep the other information on here. So I'm going to click Enable Editing. I'm going to get rid of these columns. And I'm not sure if this is switching. So I should be seeing just this report. There we go. So I'm clicking Enable Edit. I'm going to get rid of some of these columns. Gender, ethnicity, ELL, all these things. And there's some extra details here that shows when the teacher posted the behavior points. So to get rid of those, I highlight them, I right click, and I'm going to delete them because we don't need all of those. Now I'm going to go back over here to the information we do need. I click up here in the corner so that way I can sort the entire spreadsheet. And this is the needs work spreadsheet. I'm going to go to data, sort. I'm going to sort first by category. Whoops. Always click the check mark. Sort by category. Add a level. Sort by date. Okay. Those are the two important things that we need right there. Now, this date has a timestamp in it, and I'm going to pull that out so we can see the full timestamp. And we have the teacher's name here. We have the categories. And this one has, this is what we did the last couple of weeks on the student, and it shows the number of negatives. I see that 1, 2, this is old. That's from November. I'm not sure how that got there. I'm going to delete that row because it has nothing to do with what we were trying to collect. I only see Ms. Chavez and Ms. Romero have recorded information for this student. He also has Science Online, and so there wouldn't be any recording of behaviors there. And his social studies currently is not being offered. So we have this one report. Now let me switch to the next report. The positives. I'm going to do the same thing I did with the previous one, get rid of all these other columns, delete all of those, go back over to the starting point, put my cursor here to select the entire page, go to data, sort, choose that it has headers, start with category, add level, and date, and click OK. Now I can look at this one a little better. I'm going to spread out this column so I can see times. And I see that these are all within the last 2 weeks. And it appears that there's a lot more entries by other teachers here, as well as a lot more positives than negatives. Okay. So now what I want to do is I'm going to create a combined report. I'm going to select all this information. I'm going to go File, New, and I'm going to paste this in here. Okay, this is all the positives. I'm going to do the same thing with the other one. And there's 92 rows on this one. So then I'm going to put my cursor here. I'm going to go back to the needs work report. I'm going to copy those rows of needs work for that time period. Copy. Bring it over here in this new report and paste it. Okay. Now this time with this combined, let me go File, Save As. Okay. Now, in this new report, I'm going to change the sorting of it. Data, sort, make sure it shows it has headers. I'm going to put it by date first and then by category. And that way we can see dates and times of how he held together during those days. And I will submit this report to the administrators and we'll decide if we need to go forward with any FBA BIP. We do have to check the student every 4 weeks because he was put on a 504 plan with this for his ADHD. Okay, so that's the basics of what you do to create the reports for behavior points.